Hello everybody, this is O-Artistry here, and welcome back to a Let's Play series called Portal Knights. I absolutely love Portal Knights. I've been playing this game with Melody. This is like my character. She's an elven warrior, but we're going to be creating a whole brand new character, and I'm really excited to show off this game. I've been playing it a lot on the Switch. That's how I got first into the game, and I just fell in love with it. And when obviously the winter sales came and Portal Knights was on that sale, I had to pick it up, and it was like just an amazing experience to play also on the PC. So I'm going to be creating a whole new character, and we're going to play this game. So without further ado, let's dive in. So for this playthrough, I was really thinking about what character I kind of wanted. So I'm thinking a human female character, and this time I'm going to be a rogue class. So each character has, you can be different races as well as having different class systems. So each one has different abilities when you level up and things like that. So I'm just gonna have there's a lot of like decent design choices that you can choose. I think for now, I'm really torn what I want as a hairstyle. That's the thing. There's so many options. It's like really difficult. I quite liked this one here. This one looked quite nice. And then let's see. I'm gonna go with. Yeah, I quite like that actually. Oops, daisies. Let's sort out our ears. Don't think they need to be big ears, but I like the idea of having the bones, skin features. Yeah, the freckles seem like a good idea. An eye shape. So there's so many options, so much that we have to go through. We're barely started. So I think I'll go with that. That looks pretty cool. Maybe. Ooh. Yeah, kind of like a green. I like the idea of a green. That one. I like that. And then just see what mouths we got. So again, just so many options, it's crazy. Because that was the 23rd. No, I'll go for that one. I'm gonna go for this one. And then, yeah, that sounds good. Okay, so what's our character going to be? Ooh. I'm not sure. I'm gonna go with Wendy. Ooh. Yeah, I'm just gonna stick with Wendy, I think. I was thinking maybe like a second name, but I'm thinking just let's go with Wendy. So yeah, now we've got Melody and Wendy. So without further ado, let's create a new game. So I've been doing everything in a tester world, but now it's time we do it. So I'm gonna call this world alright, so I know which one it is for the channel, because obviously if I create other ones it's gonna be like that, and I'm gonna go with huge. So this is gonna be a gigantic world. On the Switch you can't even get like gigantic worlds. In the forgotten days, the world was peaceful and whole. But the fracture arrived and tore the realm apart. Now, the only connection between desperate lands are the ancient portals, and they are guarded by the covacious fiends who thrive in the darkness. The world awaits heroes who will restore light to the portals and reunite the peaceful realm. And here we go, we're gonna dive in officially to Portal Knights. So we go to Squire's Knoll at the beginning of the game. It's the first world that you always end up in, and basically it kind of gives you the tutorial on how to play, all that type of stuff, you know, how to build, how to fight, how to craft armor, all that lovely stuff. So here we go, Squire's Knoll, and we, if I remember this right, E for infantry, here we go. There's different hotkeys. So this is our character. So she is a rogue class at the moment, we're just level 1. We have basically no armor, and the only things we have is 2 potions, a stealth ability, a dirt block, and assassin blades. So you can rotate through different, using the mouse wheel and click in and out using this. Now this place, because it's huge, means that everything is going to be in different places, and that's what I love about this game. You know, different things will be in different places every time you play, but because this is a huge map, it's going to be pretty interesting to get through. So what I want to do is get enough, for this first part, is get enough portal shards to, you know, get, because that's the aim of the game, you have to create, you know, portal blocks using portal shards. And this game is such a beautiful game. I just want to say that. I mean, just look at, like the trees are so nice, and like, look at that portal, look how it shines, it's just amazing. And like, I love the field of depth, that how that changes, or every time, like, you know, so like, for example, look how like those hills over there blur, yet over to where I am here, it's all nice and crisp detail, like, oh, it's just amazing. So if we talk to this guy, which is the wrong button, it's the F button, it's a portal capable of teleporting you to other islands, such as this one. It's ancient, made from very powerful magic. It needs blue portal stones to activate it. You can make them if you find enough blue portal stone shards. Once you have enough blue portal stones, you're ready to put them inside the portal. I have only seen one person leave by way of this portal, and I have yet to see anyone return. Are you sure it's worth the risk? So, yes, because that's how you move progress in this game. And interestingly enough, there are these creatures known as the Hollow Knights. Now, Hollow Knights won't actually appear until you've put in all of the shards in. Now, depending on the color of the shard, it requires, you know, more or less stones. Depending on how, you know, because, like, for this one, I think it's 2 for each shard. I could be wrong there. I'm not decided where I'm going to build my base. I'm thinking of maybe buying a island deed, which you can get later down the game. You know, there'll be various places like Fort Finch that do sell them. I wouldn't go down to the tower basement if I were you. Not even for the treasure that's down there. Whoops, me and my big mouth. Are you nuts? I'm in charge of the tower and I won't even go down there. Yeah, well, we ain't no cowards. So, there are various things that we can craft within this game. For example, we can make minor healing potions by using berries and water that you can use by taking out some of the monsters here. And we're going to need, probably, for a good while, probably some of these abilities and items. And what I mean by abilities, for example, is I can stealth, meaning this thing cannot see me. And then later down the line, there's a backstab ability that you can get. There we go, so we took him out. And then open this up. And this is our first treasure chest. So different abilities will come to us at different levels. Mostly every 5, I believe. If I go, yeah, here we go. So into talents. So we get our first one at level 2, and then every 5 levels we'll get more like skill abilities. And then attributes, basically every time we level up we'll get 3 attribute points, and we can, like our character for example, gets like stronger attack in dexterity and wisdom, and each class that you are will have different points for different things. And you don't have to put them in, you can put them in any way you want, and they're not permanent. You can make items to change them. Here we go. So if I click this, this will take us back to the beginning. And what I want to do is try and get, because we got 10 portal shards, so, there we go, we got our first level up, so that's always great to see, always love that. You love to see level ups. And then probably show off some of the other things that you can do in this world, because we're going to need some items and things in order to progress. So if I go here, just to start with, so portal stones. So I'm just going to create as many as I can, so 8, because we're going to need a lot of them, you know, to help us get through each world to world. And then see here, we've got things like stone. Now it's going to take a small while, but we can break them down, and eventually they'll give us stone blocks. Oh, my inventory looks a bit grim at the moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that here. Keep track of how many I've got there. We don't need water. Potions will be there available, and I'm just going to keep the stone shards there. So there we go. And then I'm just going to get 6 for now. And then I'm going to chop down some trees and replant the trees, because they can regrow. One thing to note, unfortunately, in this game is if you go to different biomes, unfortunately things won't grow from the different biomes. So if I got stuff from the space worlds, then they won't grow here, which is really unfortunate because I would absolutely love that. Now then, I've got to try and get my way up here. Here we go. So this is Robert. So, the house is darn near fell apart after this last storm. Could you fix her up for me? I'd do it if it weren't for my bad back. Phew, for a minute I thought I was going to have to do some work. If you'd place some polished wood blocks onto the house, that'd be a good enough start. So basically, Robert, he's a bit of a lazy old man, but if we get rid of these, then we can get all the polished wood blocks that we need. And as you can see, his house is a bit of a mess. So what they want you to do is basically rebuild the house a little. So not by much, just a couple blocks. I'll go outside for this bit and fix her up. There we go. Now, normally during my spare time, I will fix up Robert's house. I'll probably do that off screen here because, you know, you don't technically need to. Plus, like, unfortunately, while this introduces quests, this doesn't actually, like, help us in any way, shape, or form. So, talents. So, at the moment, it shows us different experts of what we can learn. And the weapon we have at the moment is daggers. So, we'll have the dagger expert. However, you can craft and make different weapons, which is really cool. And then, as you can see, we got attribute points. So I'm going to put 2 here and 1 here. I'm not sure if I will increase my wisdom by much. Probably up to about 20 points, and put the rest into constitution so I get more health. So over here is Janine? Janine. That's it. And basically, she basically says, I suppose I should get to harvesting all this cotton, but I don't see the point. This is a small cotton farm. I harvest the cotton and use it to produce cotton cloth. You're welcome to help yourself to as much as you need. So basically, in order to make armor and things like that, whoops-a-daisy danders, you need to take a cotton, and then I'll replant it. And then also, in order to make the hay blocks, you need wheat. But I know what you're thinking. But how do we craft all these items? You know, what is it that we're doing to actually craft? Well, we need a workbench, which fortunately, I do have enough here. Now, he also has a workbench, which you could use to make 4 wood. For now, I'm just going to probably take his out, which I can't actually do. And instead, I'm just going to put mine here for now, until we get our own world. And then Q is to rotate your items. I like having it, I believe, this way. Yeah, because then you can see the actual saw. And it's facing towards you. And then over here, you can then make things like a stone pickaxe, which is what we'll need to then craft items. So I'm going to move my... No, I'll keep my stealth ability where it is, and I'll keep this here. Didn't mean to actually use my stealth ability. But, there we go. So, this stone pickaxe will make it so it's slightly easier to take out stone blocks. That's basically what this is used for. And then eventually you can get things like pickaxes, which I'll quickly show, because we can probably get some armor as well. We'll have a quick look, because there's a lot of things that you can make. As you can see, there's different weapons that we can make. Yeah, there's these different like outfits and armors. You can also upgrade your benches, but in order to do that, we'll need some copper ore. But for now, I can make 5 cotton cloth pieces, and I'll use those. So this is the stuff that we can wear. The apprentice hat you have to be a mage for. And then we can either make this or the rogue's hood. But this requires a druid, and we're not a druid. So what I'm going to do is make these. Now, I can't make all of it, unfortunately, because I didn't have enough cotton, but that's okay, we can find more cotton. But for now, I can show, as you can see, if I turn that on, that you can have a hood. And our other armor pieces. And now, as you can see, we now have some armor. Now, you can choose whether to have helmet on and off. I tend to have it off, because I just like seeing what my character looks like. And like the hairstyle and everything. So what I'm going to do, real quick, is just going to go over to the portal. We'll activate the portal. And then we'll go through it. Having opened the outgoing path, be wary of the invading wrath. Which basically means that the watch out, because the Hollow Knights, when it's nighttime, will now appear. Each time you go through a portal, or because you can actually fast travel, they will always give information on kind of like hints and tips of different things that you can do within the game. While this takes an age to load. It's funny because sometimes it can be real quick to load, sometimes it can be really slow to load, but we'll just have to wait and see on this one. But yeah, I hope you're enjoying this video so far. Please give it a thumbs up if you are enjoying this series, because I hope to be doing a lot of Portal Knights. I absolutely love this game. So this is a desert land. No, it is not Jakku. And yeah, what we can do here is get some rubies, as well as copper ore. And as you can see, I can now fast travel, because this is how you actually travel between the worlds. And then there'll be another portal, because as you can see, there's a little faded line, kind of like this one, that shows how many worlds there are. So there's only one here, and there's two here. But yeah, so what I'll do is quickly show off that you can get copper ore, and you can use this to then get your upgrades of different like workstations, that type of thing. And then the further you progress into the game, the like more rarer the ores that you require. But anyways, for now, this will just be part 1 of Polar Nights. Please stay tuned in for more videos. And as always, this is O-Artistry. Party on, peeps!